Hi guys, it's Trev, body mechanic from Absolute Fitness. So this is 1 week on from me doing a prolapse in my disc. Pleased to say I've come on leaps and bounds. The work I've been doing is working. Okay, so my next phase 3 of my rehab, is putting a lot more flexion based stuff in to try and get that lower back opening up, because my lower back just wasn't bending. I've been getting out of, like, if I sit in the sitting room chair, I was having to prop myself up with pillars, and I was having to really push myself up because I just couldn't get up, couldn't bend down. First time today I've managed to be able to put my socks on without my wife having to do it. I've been able to get my leg over like that whilst I was sat down and get my socks on. So I'm going to show you what I started doing yesterday. So this is my phase 3. Okay, some things I won't take out because I know how good they are. So still continuing with the ball. Okay, so that ball going in the glute region, straight leg on it and rolling on it. Really keep those glutes, medius and minimus, nice and loose. Remember, everything's on a pain threshold. 10's excruciating, 7 is painful, but I can manage to perform it still. Okay. What I've also been doing is a lot of walking. I've been trying to go out walking, opening my stride up. Every time I open my stride up, I've felt it on my back. But what I've been trying to do is walk with my transverse abdominis contracted. So you remember how to do that? Contract your pelvic floor as though you're trying to stop yourself going to the toilet. Then you'll feel it contract, so right across there to give you that cylindrical strength. We need to strengthen that back up. Okay, so been doing that. Then I've been doing my leg over stretch as usual. I've had some great cracks in my back as things have been loosening down. Do this to breathe in, so nice big breath in and breathe out, let it all relax. Big breath in, breathe out, let it all relax. Breathe in, let it out, relax. And to the other side, it's my left side where I feel a lot of me pains and that. Oh. That's it. Come back. Now this has really started opening my lower back up. It's certainly got my sacroiliac joint moving. So bringing that leg up, it started also getting a bit of flexion of the lower back. Straightening this leg, and again, big breath in, and as I breathe out, try and pull the leg up a little bit. Breath in. A little rocking motion is just getting that sacroiliac joint moving a little bit. Had some great cracks from that. And then now I'm going to try and roll the knee in a little bit. So as I'm pulling up, I'm rolling the knee in. Till you can't get that leg any further in, or the pain's too much basically. Still on that 7. Initially it was back there. Now, because like I say, I'm performing this 5-6 times a week, a day. Do the other leg. I always do both sides. Same, roll it in. Okay. from there, hands by your sides. Going to go into this partial sit-up, but we're also going to go side to side, okay? So we're only raising the shoulder blades off the floor, so get control of that transverse abdominis, squeeze your pelvic floor, then from there come up and back, up to the side and back to the middle, other side, that's 4, middle, 5, side, 6, middle 7, 8, keep that transverse on all the time, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great stuff. So from there, guys, we're going to hold that. We're going to go into a Mackenzie's exercise, just going to hold that there. And then breathe out, relax. Tip them up. And from there, get control of that pelvic floor. We're going to take this into a plank and hold that for 20 seconds. Bring it up, hold it nice and straight, body in line. Keep that contraction on. Keep it held, everything neutral. That's it, great stuff. Now what I want you to do is I come into a box position. So hands below shoulders, hips above knees. Keep the spine neutral. From there, I'm going to arch my back like a cat. I'm going to suck my belly button into my spine as much as I can, so I get that arching of that lower back. And then relax. Arch it the other way. Breathe, take a breath in and breathe out. Coming up, arching, suck my belly button. And back down. Breath in. Breathe out, bring it up. Back down. Breathe out, push it up. Pain on this is probably about 5. Not on this bit. But breathe out, push it up. On that, it's about 5. And one more. Okay, let's just start getting it going a little bit. So from there now, what we'll do now is I sit back a little bit. So sit onto my heels, 2 heels together, and sit back onto that. And I'm just going to start lowering myself down a little bit. And what I'm trying to do is get my forehead towards my knees. It ain't going to happen like, but bring it down towards the knees. Take it down. That pain's now about at 7. It's just starting to creep above a 7, so I've fetched it back up. Just letting my back arch the other way now. This time I want to come up onto my feet. I'll lower down onto my forearms. And this time I'm going to suck my belly button up towards my spine and then take my bum back towards my heels. Pain again. Then come out of it. Arch back. Definitely a no pain, no gain, guys. And I've pushed myself to my pain level 7, which is painful, but I can manage it. I'm going to go back down again. Suck that belly button in. Drop the bum down towards the heels. Back out. Whew. And then from there, what I'm going to do is back to my box position. Swap my hands, so took my hand from under my left shoulder to under my right shoulder and just put that hand out like that. And then from there, all we're going to do is I'm going to do the same again, reach out, lower the butt down. And that pain, bring it back, opposite side. From there again, back to my heels, to my bum. Oh, just my knee cracking. 4 arms down, take it down. Bring that back up. Ooh. And from there again, guys, lower it back down. Back into a Mackenzie's. So keep your hips on the floor now. What I want you to do now is raise yourself up as high as you can. Keep that hip on the floor. Hold that. Well, this is my 3rd phase of work. Still not right yet, but massive, massive improvements. Okay, we'll bring ourselves up onto our feet, holding on to something now. Okay, just going to put foot across knee, hold that there, try and keep the body upright and take that into a single leg squat if you can. Swap legs. Yeah. Take that down. That down. And from there I'm going to go back down to the floor again. And then from this one, what we're going to do, bring the knees up, keeping 2 feet together, 2 knees together. Okay, just going to rest my head down. I'm just going to take a big breath in, and as I breathe out, just pull those knees back a little bit. Take a breath, breathe out, pull them back a bit. As I'm doing this, because I'm on a slippery floor, I can actually feel my lower back opening up. And from there, this time I'm going to interlink the hands. Now this is a good one because I've not been able to do this. And then same again. But this is rounding me back a bit more. Oh, yeah. There. Take them down. That position, I'm going to put my knee across again. And then we're just going to lower down. So we're lowering to the opposite side of the leg that we've got across the knee. Trying to keep that shoulder on the floor, get that foot to the floor that side, bring that back. Now that's good in itself because I'm fetching the leg over myself. Before I've had to use my hands to do it. Roll it down. So hopefully you can see from phase 2 to this phase now some big improvements. Still not fit for working yet, but getting there. We are getting there. And this is only a week on. I'm banging out these exercises. Bring myself back up. I'll even bad for this one. I'll do those hip flexors. And that's sartorius. One of the keys to it is to keep the whole complex hip and that. Oh, there's some clicks going on there. keeping them as loose as possible. But it is a case of building it up. But prolapse disc, honest to God, when you saw me at the beginning, I was rendered bloody useless. My wife's had to be putting my socks on for me. And that my undies on when I was just starting my phase 1. Phase 2 I managed to get my undies on myself. She's still doing my socks though. Some awkward cracks there. Come up. So that's my phase 3 of work. Where am I at now? Well, I managed to put my trainers on myself. It was a bit tricky. I had to sit off the bed and put them on like that, but at least I did it. Did the same with my socks. But from a bend perspective now, still lower back, still not bending as much as it should. If I keep my legs locked, I'm still way off my toes. Is that lower back still not free yet? It's still not opening up, so we're still working on it. But in the space of a week, distance travelled is massive. Just shows you, you know, if you're prepared to work at it, you can put it right. You can do it. Alright? Worst thing you can do is do nothing. Think, oh, my back's bad. I'll sit and do nothing. Rest it. Now, let's get it working. Backs are designed to move. Let's get it working. Work to that pain threshold. 10 excruciating. 7 is painful, but I can tolerate it. That's where we need to be working to. Alright guys, look forward to showing you phase 4, alright, and where we're at. Catch you all later.